Well, welcome back, everyone. It is just about time for round three of this 8-4 that we went all in on, opened Time Walk, and are kicking ass.
Yep.
So,
Open Time Walk and Sylvan Library and Raphaelis. Probably playing against the Goblins deck here because that's what we seem to do.
yeah, we haven't seen the red player yet, and the red player we didn't we pass him like 5 fire blasts?
Yeah, something stupid like that. So if we play against a 5 Fire Blast deck, we might lose, but
The 10 Kindle 5 fire blast deck.
that's right. We could just be playing against Burn.
Mono red bird, Jod.
I have played plenty of Mono Red Burn in my life.
John Bonfire.
Yeah, Jon Bonfire, that's right. That was my nickname for a while there.
Although you played that in Jund.
Yeah. Then I started playing real decks like Jund and kind of.
So I'm thinking for GP Chicago, I'm going to take Bant.
Okay, that's a reasonable deck.
Yeah. Did you figure out if you were going?
Not sure now. I think I'm just gonna figure out Thursday or Friday to be honest,
Well, if
depending
you
on.
can figure out a day earlier than that, it helps me. Plus, I can help get you a deck together.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, not sure what my plans are.
okay. What deck would you be playing if you go?
I don't know. Junk maybe. Okay, let's see. We lost the draw.
All right. Well, this is the first time we're on the draw. That's a bad sign.
Okay.
I think we keep this as library and logic.
Yeah, we can even turn one cycle.
Yeah, turn one island cycle land.
Yeah.
Turn two library.
Cycling because of course it powers out our circular logic
Yep.
if we need that.
So there's a root walla on the field already. Island. So this is probably the blue green madness deck.
we yeah. This sort of mirror match. Yeah. Okay.
So they're the actual blue green madness. We're blue green tempo
Yeah. We
with
might just
with
pump it.
time walk.
Okay, just pumps. It's fine.
Yep, not too worried about it.
Hopefully we draw.
Well,
I don't
we're
know, wild mongrel or something. That'd be
yeah,
pretty.
something would be like that would be cool. We'll see what we hit. That's all right. It's not
Scaring even not the worst.
so forest library.
Yeah, kind of floating out a little bit here.
Well, the library will help. So now we probably won't end up paying for life right now since he's on the beatdowns. So
Yeah, but it just filters all our stuff.
right. I mean, pondering at the beginning of a return's not unfortunate.
See if he plays or just beats for 3 again.
It will be an interesting question.
Our own basking wall would be pretty good draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. He's just gonna get there. He did it pre-combat too. He's just like giving no fucks.
Overtap though.
Right, I understand that, but he's just like giving no fucks, just running it out there.
The Nornells, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Um.
So we're on the same deck.
Yep. So always.
Well, that was a great draw.
Yeah, Wild Wild was pretty good. Aquamoeba's pretty good too, because we can trade Aquamoeba for the Ruwala,
Yeah,
and
with
then
all
and then have Mongrel up for the other stuff.
with all these lands, we might just want to do that.
So we're going to put this island back and the mongrel back. Then we're going to run, play that.
Yeah,
Then run this out.
yeah. Maybe we just take another 3. I'm not sure.
We'll see.
He's on 4 cards only.
Yeah.
It's kind of close.
He's up to 5 mana, so we have to be careful with that.
Certainly attacks.
So do we block?
If we block, he pumps, and we have to discard a card.
We have so many lands we can just discard a land. But then we can't use circular logic.
Let's take 3 one more time, I think.
Once more? Alright.
He might just take 1 and play like something huge.
Nope.
Okay, he's just getting in there.
Maybe he's gonna. Oh, is he gonna try a 3-drop? I think we just circular logic.
Yeah, I'll counter that. Worked out pretty well for us, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We're gonna prevent 2 recurring damage.
Yeah.
And then next turn we can always just discard to the Aquamoeba to trade.
Yeah. Or do something like double block with Skywing even and Aquamoeba.
Right.
Let's see what we draw with library here.
Well, we know that there's a forest and something. Right? Yeah. Forest something.
I think.
Oh, island something.
Island. Gosh.
I think we put the gush back.
Well,
Right?
we put. Oh, interesting.
What do we. What? If we put the gush back, put the island back, play Mongrel, we can double block his Root Walla.
That line loses to the +3/+3 spell.
Sure.
I think we just want to trade one of our lands for an Aquamoeba for a Ruwala.
Okay. I still think we put these 2 cards back. And run this guy out. Or run this guy out so we can get some aerial beats.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put these back. Then we'll go. We're not attacking, so Forest, Aven, Mock Circular Logic because he knows we have 1.
Yeah.
So this way he plays around Circular Logic.
Yeah. Interesting game.
Yes, I agree. I think we discard an island because we know we're drawing an island next turn.
He has 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, 1 card graveyard, 3 hand. I don't know why these are all shifted strangely.
Yeah, it happens. I think it's because of your resolution.
It's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
So we go block.
Yeah. Just trading here is fine. It spends his mana.
Right.
It's kind of a tempo play.
Oh, I meant to do the island. Oh,
That's
what?
fine. I don't think it really matters. We don't have any triple green things.
Right. Well, just the only difference it makes is with Rofellos.
Oh, Oh, yeah. Plus playing Basking Wall and stuff.
Right.
He could have the +3/+3 spell here.
Repel. Sure.
Can't do anything about it.
We don't take any damage. We draw it next turn. We can even still pay for life to draw another card if we want.
Might be worth doing that.
So yeah, use the ability. So, do you want to draw the land then? Put Gush back?
Well, I think the Gush.
You want to draw the Gush?
Yeah, because we're going to play the land.
Oh yeah, we already got land. So we'll pay
So,
4 to keep the Gush in hand. Play the
so
land. Then we can play Meba Gush bouncing lands. Or, yeah, Gush bouncing lands.
Did we play the land already?
Yeah.
We already played a land?
Yes.
Oh.
So maybe Amoeba, Wild Mongrel, then we can bounce lands with Gush.
There's no reason to bounce lands.
So that way we can still Gush to discard Amoeba to kill the Rootwalla.
Yeah, but on his turn.
Right. No, we're not playing Gush on our turn. We're playing both these guys, and then on his turn we play Gush.
Sure, yeah. He only has 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
We're drawing 2 cards.
And then I think we beat for 2.
Okay. Still holding up circular logic here.
Yep. Now, so what we'll do is we'll block with Amoeba, Gush, discard a card for Amoeba.
Well, let's Gush first then, so he can't counterspell, because that line loses to a counterspell.
Sure. So cast return 2 islands. Well, I think I know what we're discarding.
Yeah, let's get rid of one of these things.
So we go Amoeba, block. He goes
Yeah.
pump. We go discard an island.
Yeah. Eats up his mana again, and we're getting rid of all these stupid islands.
Yep.
Okay. Hopefully it finally gets it off the table.
Yep. And it looks like it does. Okay. So that's good.
Yeah, I feel a little better now. Sylvan Library is going to be seeing some new cards.
Yep.
Provoking Sorcerer, not
We don't give a shit.
scary. Well, it does do madness stuff.
It does, but oh, we have a repel now too. So I'm thinking we put back Scrivener and Kenai even.
Yeah.
So that way we can play land and have repel up
Maybe we should even repel his Sorcerer
right now.
immediately.
Sure. So we'll go put on top. Put on top. Land, repel the sorcerer, smash him for 2 or for 4.
Yeah. If he wants to get in with Findhorn Elves, I guess that's fine.
Yeah,
We'll go 6.
it's a net of taking 1 damage for 4 damage. I think I'm fine with it.
Yeah. We just have to be very wary of +3, +3, +3,
Right.
+3. Or like.
Well, that costs 4, and I don't think Berserk's in this. Yeah, Berserk's not in this.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, it is. Berserk is in this.
Yeah, Berserk is in. Or, Armor of Thorns and then +3, +3. Elvish Aberration. Okay, can't do anything about
Sure. Yeah.
that. Take our 1.
So we take 1. We go, okay, he has an Elvish Aberration. Not too much we can do about it. Let's see what our cards are. Ooh, the Ifrit's an interesting one. Because it gets through for more damage each turn, but the 1 damage during our upkeep could become problematic.
Well, we have to deal with a 4/5.
So maybe we double block it with Ifrit and Mongrel.
Yeah, you like drawing the Ifrit?
Yeah, I think we draw the Ifrit here.
Okay. That's fine.
So we run out the Ifrit, hold up a blue.
Yeah. Let's see. 5. It's a 4/5. Should we just keep up the lands here and not play a land?
Sure. So we hit for 2 still, though.
Yeah. Alternatively, Scrivener can get back, like, Gush or Repel, so maybe we should play a land.
It's alright, we don't need it right now.
Yeah. It's close there whether to play a land or not.
Because next turn we'll just play the Scrivener, so I think we're fine. Suppose it depends on how he opts to use that Elvish Aberration, but we are double blocking it, so.
Yeah, I think double blocking seems fine.
Because worst case, I mean, keeping either of these keeps a massive threat on the field for him, so.
He could have the +3, +3.
He could, at which point then we just have to suck it up, I think, at that point.
Yeah, at that point we're doing something like, okay, Scrivener, get back, Repel, chump block with Scrivener.
Then repel the guy the turn after.
Hopefully draw something good. Still are bluffing the circular logic forever.
Rescind. Interesting. Okay.
Alright, so he eats our guy.
Yep. Means we don't take damage from the Ifrit, I suppose.
Yeah,
so.
not too bad. Hopefully he doesn't play another guy here, though. Okay.
Nope. Right, so here's open library. So we'll put this back.
Yeah.
Put the land back.
Yeah.
Play a land, play Scrivener.
Yep.
Get back Repel, I think is the card of choice, or is it Gush? Our options are Repel, Gush, and Circular Logic. I think it's either Gush or Repel. Repel lets us get in for an extra damage without having to worry about his guy.
What were the other 2 cards? Kenai, Avon, and
Island.
Island? We can start chump blocking with Avon and bouncing it.
We can. So
So
do you want
maybe,
to do Gush then?
yeah, I think maybe Gush.
Okay, so we'll do Gush. This turn we're gonna get in for 2 though.
Yeah, I think just jumping with Scrivener is fine. Or just taking 4, I don't know.
I'm a little worried about taking 4 because if he suddenly plays again like the +3/+3, we just die.
Yeah, but I think if he had +3/+3, he would have played it last turn to kill both of our guys.
Sure, I mean he could still draw it like this turn though.
Yeah. Are there any other okay, so that also, yeah, so we can lose to Armor of Thorns if we don't block also.
Right, so there's a number of things we could lose to, so I think it's fine just to have the Scrivener die.
Sure.
He's done his job.
See ya, Scrivener.
Do we Gush at end of turn?
Oh, he's getting in with Elf there too, I guess.
That's fine, we'll take it. Do we
I don't
Gush at
think
end of turn?
I don't really see a reason to.
Well, we'll still be able to play the 2/3 if we want, and it gets us through more cards.
What's the 2/3? Oh, the 2/3?
The Flying Cycler. I think we do it. I don't know. It's either do it this turn or do it next turn.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Again, close. There's a lot of close calls.
Right.
So, Gush. Library, hopefully it's something sweet. Wouldn't say no to Time Walk here. Okay.
Deep Analysis and Bouncer. I think we put the Deep Analysis in the island back.
Yeah.
So put that back. Put that back. We go Land Mongrel Bouncer.
Yeah, and I think we're chump blocking with Avon and bouncing it maybe.
Yeah, I think that's how this goes. So we go Mongrel. Although I should have played the Bouncer first, because then we would have had mana up for Circular Lodge. Well, that wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's Circular Logic for 4. Power Sync for 2 would get us. Okay. Alright,
So
I think I like this position.
yeah, we're in a better position with the Bouncer, so. How, by the way, is that a Merfolk?
It just is. Dude, it's Merfolk. He took some body course.
It's Merfolk on roids.
Yeah. I think we gotta test him for performance enhancing drugs.
Are we worried about the fact that bouncers are using performance enhancing drugs?
Sure.
So each of our creatures has the ability to discard a card right now.
Yeah, not really relevant, but maybe it could be later.
Just pointing that out, really, more than anything. So yeah, we block with the Avon, discard an island, and just kind of work from there.
Is there a reason to discard Island over Forest?
The reason I was saying island is because we have 2 islands and 1 forest.
Okay.
Gives us more options.
Yeah.
Yeah, that elf is going to die if you swing with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say interesting. Not really a play I would have made, but
He's debating whether or not to swing with that elf.
snap block.
Yeah. Block
It's
there.
close game.
Yeah, we're still in this, definitely.
And Deep Analysis is on top too, right?
Right.
That's pretty good with Bouncer.
Yeah, because
So-
we next turn we can play this and we can discard the bouncer
Okay.
with deep analysis and then draw off. Well, we gotta be very careful with our life total at that point.
Yeah.
But
We're at 5.
yeah,
I think Bouncer should just take over the game. Because if he wants to play Aberration ever again, he's going to spend his whole turn doing it.
right.
And then we just tempo him out at that time.
Okay, so we're drawing deep analysis. What are the other options? I think we want to run Rofellos out there. So maybe we go Forest, Avon, Rofellos.
Well, we don't bounce then. We want to hold up bounce.
Well, isn't it fine just to
Rafellis doesn't do much.
adds 3 mana?
I like Kenai Haven.
You mean Skywing Haven?
No, Kina Haven.
You want the Cycler?
Yeah, just play it as a 2/3 flyer,
Okay.
and then bounce his Aberration.
Okay, so we'll go on top.
Reason being is that Kina Haven blocks Aquamoeba pretty well.
Right. Okay, so we go Island, Kenai Haven,
Yeah.
cast.
I think we just pass here then.
Right, and then we can bounce the Aberration and block the Aquamoeba.
Yeah. Alright, good position, I think. He's gonna start going off a sorcerer. Hopefully he doesn't have a madness spell in hand.
Right.
Okay, he doesn't even do that. So his last card must be pretty good.
Yeah.
Or no, it's draw a card, then discard. So he just...
No, it's discard then draw.
No, it's discard a black card. Oh.
Discard a non-black for draw a card, or discard a black card, draw 2, discard 1.
Okay, so his last card must be pretty good.
Okay, so what's he doing here? Okay, so we block Aquamoeba with the Aven, and we bounce the guy with the bouncer.
Yep, sounds good.
So we'll just do bouncer right now. Discarding Deep Analysis.
Or forest, one of the two.
Maybe we discard Forest so that way we can play Deep Analysis for the full effect.
Okay. We might draw a land too.
Well, we know there's a land among the rest.
Right, so yeah, then forest is fine.
And then if he wants to discard a card, he can discard one of his 3 card or 2 cards. Maybe he discards his Aberration.
Could be.
Because I don't think that does anything for him right now.
Maybe he just does nothing and then replays the Aberration. In which case we can just draw more cards with Deep Analysis.
He just discarded an Aquamoeba and Aquamoeba.
Sure.
Sure. I'm fine with that.
2 for 1. And replay Aberration?
Oh, and replay Aberration. This man is making me feel very happy right now. He is just letting us get all the value.
Okay,
so do you want to draw Fellows this turn?
you want to take 4?
No. We put these back on top. We're going to Deep Analysis into the 2 lands. And play Fellows. Well, no, not play Fellows. Well, it doesn't matter which we do because we're Deep Analysising into the other 2.
Yeah.
So.
One on top doesn't matter.
So then we go Deep Analysis.
Absurd card.
Play land for turn.
Yeah, do you want to play Island?
Play Forest because it helps Fellows more.
Do you want to bluff counterspell?
Bluff counterspell.
We don't really need super extra mana.
Right, we're pretty much where our curve wants to be. So we discard the Forest to the bouncer?
Yeah. Might even wanted to bounce it on our turn.
Maybe.
We don't want any hexproof things. I don't know if there's any hexproof.
There's none in green. There's protection spells in the other colors, but I wonder if he swings with everything. No.
Just bounce it.
Yeah, that's just no. You're not getting anywhere with that. Do we need the Aven?
I think we would like the Aven to eventually win.
Okay.
Because next turn we can...
Flashback Deep Analysis, go to 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we'll play out some guys so that way we know we can block. And if he plays that thing again, I'm just going to keep bouncing it. He's going to waste every single turn he has.
Yeah. Kind of time walking him.
We're time walking him prior to our time walk.
We are losing cards, but we're getting them back with the other thing, Deep Analysis.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Time walk.
Oh.
I like getting the Djinn out here, actually. Oh, well, I like getting Fellows out and the Djinn. Well, no, we can't get both.
Well, the Djinn blocks the 4/5.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so we'll put...
But the Djinn also gives his guys Forest Walk, and we're at 5. And if we Deep Analysis, we'll go to 2.
Okay, so we could have forced what? So I don't think we get the Jin right now. I think we actually,
Well, maybe deep analysis is a pipe dream at this point.
yeah. We just have to keep bouncing whatever the Jin gives Forest Walk, right?
Hmm.
Because we need to get power on the field if we're gonna win.
Okay, well we can play Skywing Haven and Raphaelos then, and
Okay.
then discard. Oh, what do we discard then?
Um.
A giant mantis?
Yeah, I
Or,
think we discard the giant mantis because it's the weakest of the rest. So we're
okay.
gonna put both of these on top here. Then we're gonna go
Yep.
for Fellows. Well, wait, there's not. We can't discard. Well, we can discard the Skywing Haven. Oh wait, no, we have an extra island. Never mind.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we only had the other stuff. Okay, so maybe we do a pre-combat or pre-R combat bounce so we can swing with the mongrel.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh wait, no.
We
Okay.
might be chopping with one of our Haven, or if he attacks with elves and sorcerer.
Yeah. Maybe we just sit back.
Yeah, it's close. I'm not sure.
I think we swing, discard, bounce that guy, make him have because that way he doesn't have the mana for some random crazy shit next turn.
Okay.
So we go swing, boink that thing.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's gonna get in there with elves and sorcerer.
At which point we go to 3 and we don't care.
Maybe he double blocks.
Well, if he swings with both of those and then plays like his Aven, we just win on time walk.
If he swings with both of them and we and we don't block one of them, and he has the pump spell, then we lose.
Sure.
Could have Guy's Embrace at any point.
Yeah, I mean, if he has Guy's Embrace, we're pretty dead anyways, so.
We don't actually lose to Guy's Embrace.
No, we don't, but we go to 1.
Yeah, he could have plenty of things. He could have Sampling Burst, that would be a problem. We did pass one of those.
We did. If he doesn't attack, though, we get to have Time Walk and Jin.
You know what would be the sickest draw?
Hmm?
Aether Mutation.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good right now.
We haven't seen that card yet. Is this game 1?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on 11 minutes.
We're on just shy of 12. He's on just a little above 13. So.
Alright, so do we block here or no?
I think we trade our Aven. Because we get to keep bounces. Well, I actually, maybe, well, I am worried about him having the +3/+3 effect.
I think we should block one of them.
So we block with the Aven.
You really like this for fellows.
Well, actually, maybe we block with Rofellos. Now that I look at it, I think Rofellos is time to go. Like that?
Yeah.
That way you can't trigger madness on on our turn or his turn next turn.
Okay.
So now he can replay his giant dude, and we go whatever.
So we can draw 2 cards. So if he plays Aberration, we win because
We deep analysis, time walk, discard bounces guy,
Yeah.
play stuff.
Yeah. So if he does nothing, interesting.
Okay, so do we deep analysis?
Let's look at Guy's Embrace. Could have Counterspell.
Well, okay. So what I'm thinking though is we do get Gaia's Embrace though, because we can play it on this or if we go Gaia's Embrace Time Walk, we may just straight up win if he doesn't have a counter spell.
He has 3 cards. One is an Aberration. Do we know any others? We don't.
No.
Hmm.
Think we gotta try it.
We could just play Jin.
True, but then he gets Forest Walk, and if he has a pump, we die.
No, it's Forest Walk on our upkeep.
Oh, on our upkeep. So
Yeah.
we go put this on top, put this on top, play Jin, flashback, deep analysis.
Let's see. Let's see if he counters Jin first.
Sure.
Gotta be very careful. Should probably hold a guy back too.
Yeah. Okay, Jin's out. Maybe I just swing with the Aven.
You could have Simian Grunts, yeah.
I'm just gonna swing with the Aven only.
Okay. So we don't lose to Simian Grunts.
Yeah. That would be an embarrassing way to die, unfortunately.
We've done it before.
So do you want flashback deep analysis then? Or wait till our next turn to do it?
We're just gonna win with Time Walk if we can cast it.
Yeah, so I think we just wait.
Yeah, I don't want to take 3, I think.
Yeah, I think we avoid taking the 3 right now. Simian Grunt. No, something bigger. Scary. Repel. Okay, I don't give a shit.
Good thing we held a card back, or 2 guys back even.
Yeah. Well, now what he's going to do is he's going to play his Aberration with all his mana. And then we're going to go Time Walk, Swing.
Time Walk, swing, he blocks. That doesn't win, actually.
Actually, what we can do is we can go Time Walk, Flashback Deep Analysis, Swing, win. Well, it depends. No, because he still has the Finhorn Elves.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. Mana War.
Okay, really good thing we held back a guy.
Yep.
So he bounces Jin? Sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Maybe that was the last card he was holding this entire time.
Maybe. We'll know in a second because he has one other card in hand aside from his Aberration.
Yeah, no idea what he has. Maybe he attacks here.
If he attacks, I'm going to block.
Yeah, we have to block.
Right.
Still game 1. Okay, snap block.
I think next turn we just draw a Gaia's Embrace and try to win.
Yeah, we have to snap block here. Because if he has the pump spell, he's gonna kill our guy. Okay. Rescind?
So he's dead.
Yeah, so we win.
Okay.
Fair enough. That was a poor rescind on his play. Because if we got his Embrace, he would have beat us.
So, put back, put back.
Yep. Kill you. Very good game.
Not quite dead.
Oh, it's +3/+3. Oh, okay.
So we gotta sit back.
Yep. Hopefully we don't die. I thought it was plus.
For some reason I thought it was +4/+4 too. I don't know why.
Huh. Well.
I should have tapped the mana differently so I could play the Mongrel. Oh no, I couldn't. Okay. Well, whatever. Next turn, if we live to next turn, we have Time Walk. He's just playing his Apparition again. So we win. We do win.
Yeah, unless he has a 1-mana counterspell.
He can't. There's nothing he can counter with 1 mana. He doesn't have a way to discard for Circular Logic.
Spell Snare.
There's no Spell Snare in this format. You're making me have to check things.
Unsummon. Yeah, we don't really want to check things because we only have 9 minutes.
Right. So this turn we just draw Time Walk.
Yep. Go for the win.
He's gonna make us use up our time.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm like, fuck it. I don't even need to look with the library.
If he had something goofy, we can just bounce the Aberration.
Right. We can bounce the Aberration for the 5th time now? Okay.
Alright, it's a Waterfront Bouncer. Insane card.
Also, still Time Walk, you know? Because Time Walk. So, what do we need to board in against him? Anything, really?
I think the best card in our deck is Aether Mutation.
Yeah. I think we're actually fine, probably. Unless we want the extra counterspell, maybe. Maybe we... Do we need... Well, Do we need the giant mantis actually?
For the mantis again. Hmm.
Or
He
maybe
could have flyers.
he could have what?
He could have flyers himself.
He could. We didn't see any. Like, not a single one.
Yeah, and we did play a lot of turns there.
We played 16 turns. Well, 16 of our turns, 15 of his turns.
Okay. Well, let's think.
Or maybe we just run 41.
Mantis blocks Ruwala.
What about just running 41?
I hate running 41.
I know you do.
Just get rid of the even.
Sure, this Haven?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back too.
Okay. Yeah, I keep this hand. Seems fine. Well, we'll go Forest, Root Walla. Alright, so we're starting off with a Forest into a Root Walla. Then next turn we'll go Island, Pump, hit for 3. Unless he plays something that we have to worry about. His Root Walla. That's an interesting one.
Alright.
So, do I pump our Root Walla when swinging? Or do I swing? I figure I swing.
Yeah, we'll swing.
I kept the hand, which was Root Walla, Deep Analysis, Efreet, 4 lands.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we pump.
Yeah, we'll pump once he blocks. No blocks? Okay, fine.
Our 3/4 will beat his 3/3 quite nicely.
Yes, it will.
Especially if he just pumps. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, he started off with the turn 1 Sky Shroud Force. He's just pumping.
Okay, play 1 life, please. Okay.
One we could hope, but I don't think we were gonna get that one.
Oh, he's mana screwed. GG.
Yeah, that is pretty GG.
Yeah.
Run out Island.
Yeah.
Freet.
If he misses again, he just loses.
Yeah.
Because next turn we beat for 6.
Yeah. Beat for 6, cycle the Lonely Sandbar, play the Aquamoeba.
Just do everything. Okay, hit a land.
Okay, so he's taken 1.
Play Zona Free? Oh, Manowar. Okay. It's a good number.
To bounce our Freet.
Yep.
Sure.
Alright. So he's not just dead.
He's not just dead, he's just nearing dead.
He has 4 spells in hand.
Yeah. So, Forest,
I think we want to
swing, no pumps unless he blocks. If he blocks, then we pump.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then we run out of Freet and we have Lonely Sandbar.
Yeah. If he has another Manowar, things might get a little dicey.
I don't think so. It's the same foil.
Okay.
Maybe he has another one. We'll see. He's pinging himself so he can have a blue. Oh, he's gonna Choking Tethers our guy? Sure. I'm fine with that.
Take 3 and then another 1. If he wants to race, I don't think he's gonna win the race.
No, because we hit for 6 next turn. Okay, now he's hitting for 5.
It'll be close.
Although, if he had he must have drawn the island off the Choking Tethers, because otherwise he would have played the island so he didn't take the damage. It's the only thing I can think on that one.
That's right.
So I'm going to cycle this. Ouch. Mongrel seems good.
Yeah, Mongrel and Aquamoeba.
So, do we want pump though? So just one of them?
Don't you want to run out 2 guys?
I guess we just run out 2 guys. I can see it.
Yeah.
So we go Mongrel,
Hold up a blue.
Amoeba,
Yeah.
Island.
Just gotta bluff that circular logic.
Makes sense. I mean, we haven't seen the circular logic on his end, but we definitely are on the beatdowns here. We can even gush at end of turn.
Not really a reason to gush end of turn.
Might as well. It gives us a whole bunch of stuff to make this guy nearly lethal next turn if he doesn't block it.
Well, we can always gush on our turn too.
True.
The only reason to gush would be like if we block with Mongrel and then have to make it a 5/5 or something.
Sure. Well, we need to make it a 4/4 at the very least. But yeah, I think he has to start holding back is the thing for him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what he does. Not sure exactly what he's gonna do.
By the way, we've nearly caught up on the timer.
Yeah. These games are tricky.
One thing I've noticed is on Moto, I'm pretty good at making certain I can stay ahead on timer once I'm paying attention to it.
Yeah, but when you're not paying attention, that's when things.
Well, when I'm having like conversations and discussions about what I'm doing versus just going, I know this does this, this does this.
Yeah.
He's running out of something freaking huge.
Okay.
Sure, that's fine.
Irrigan Worm is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. So no gush.
I don't think we gush.
Okay.
Just take our hit for 3, maybe more.
Play library.
So we could hit with Mongrel and Serenity Befreet.
Do we want deep analysis first?
Let's think.
So that way we have extra cards in hand for the mongrel.
I guess he has to block Mongrel because if he doesn't, we kill him, right? 3, 5, 7.
I'm gonna deep analysis first. Okay. Hold up, bluff our circular logic. Then I don't play a land here.
I think you do.
Not before combat, or unless we're swinging with the Ruwala as well.
Well, let's just play a land.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can swing with Efreet and Mongrel.
And then if he doesn't block, we just kill him. I think. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the Arrogant Worm has trample. Maybe he'll block Arrogant Worm on Mongrel.
I don't know. We'll see. Because if he doesn't, we discard 5 cards to Mongrel and he just dies.
Yeah.
Okay, he's blocking the worm on the Mongrel and the mana war on the Mongrel.
Interesting. Do we eat everything?
I think we do.
We have Gush. He has 3 cards in hand. We have an Efreet.
Yeah. I think we just gush bouncing our lands and eat everything. And
Yeah,
then we play our library.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see what we get with Gush. Okay.
Alright,
So
so
we have to discard.
we'll discard all but one of our lands. So we'll discard, then we'll discard those 2 as well. And that'll make it just trade with all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Or we can even discard the Djinn and keep the mongrel alive.
You have to choose a color.
Oh shit. It's a blue mongrel.
Yeah, we might even make this a 7/7.
Maybe, I could see it.
Yeah, let's just make it a 7/7.
Do you want to just discard the extra land? Keep the Djinn?
Yeah, discarding the land is fine. I bet he didn't see that coming.
Probably not. Otherwise, I don't think he would have double blocked. So we'll run out the library.
Yeah. His position's not very good.
I think we just win. Because we get in for 3 in the air and we just have so much power on the ground that he's just in trouble.
Yeah. If he attacks with Rubella, do we block with Akam even?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's gotten rid of his blocker at that point.
Do we discard Jin?
Maybe. We'll see.
Man, Gush. Gush is a card.
Well, didn't someone write an entire book on why Gush is the best card in Magic?
Probably.
I thought it was a fairly famous book for Magic.
Sounds like something Pat Chapin would do.
Yeah, I think that's who did it.
So if he attacks, I think we just block. If he pumps the guy, I think we might even let it happen.
Right. Do we just block with our own root wall at that point? So we can get... Well, they both get in for 3, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Because if he pumps, then he only has 3 mana to play. He needs to play 2 guys.
Right. Because we get in for 3 automatically, and then any
Yeah,
one guy getting through just kills him.
yeah. Any two of our creatures are lethal. So
Cycling
cycle.
is rescind.
Yeah, that's a good sign for us.
Yep.
Let's just draw Time Walk off the library to put this out of reach.
Okay, I like the idea.
Just Time Walk here.
Okay. Oh. Oh well. I don't think it really matters what we keep on top. So we just swing with everything and win?
Um,
Because, I mean, worst case he flashes in a Simian Grunts and we still win?
okay. See what happens.
Yeah.
GG's.
Alright, 8 packs and a time walk. I think we won there.
And a deck fate and avatar if that matters.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, so, we kicked some serious ass.
Yeah. Blue Green Madness, once again, doing work since 1999.
Well, I think we were more blue-green time walk tempo.
Whatever.
Anyways, thank you for the recording, for helping with the recording, and I hope everyone has a good night. Remember, please subscribe. Please feel free to comment, like,
Yep.
invite friends. I like
Yep.
having more
Yeah.
subscribers.
All sorts of things. Have a good night.
Yep.